Las Vegas Masters Championships for 2023, sponsored by Title Boxing, and we're 1 week away, exactly 1 week away. Next Saturday, you guys will be competing inside the ring, doing your thing, showing your skill, getting your groove on. So, with that said, let's get started right. Let's go. Alright, let's do this. Where's everybody at? For those of you that are competing next week, I did send an email out last night and then redid it this morning. What I didn't realize was I put everybody in one email, and what ended up happening was that I guess only a few of you got the email itself. So I resent it this morning, so most of you should have got it. There's some of you that might have still not gotten it, but I did post it on the website as well as on our Facebook group, so you can always check it out there if you didn't get the email. We got somebody with us already. Let's see who's on here. Let's see if we can see who's on here. Give me a second here. Let's see what we got. We got a Master Life Coach, overcoming my injuries this year. Can't wait to join the party next year. Yeah, well, that's the number one thing is to everybody out there. There's been some people that dropped out, so the brackets are going to look a lot different. But here's the thing: is your health is number one priority. So take care of yourself. Make sure you're 100%. Or as close to 100% as possible. You know, that's the most important thing. There's always going to be tournaments. There's always going to be events that you can compete in. So don't worry about that. And just get yourself right. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have some injuries that we don't let fully heal, and they become nagging injuries. And that's what we want to avoid. You know what I mean? We want to avoid the constant getting hurt or getting injured. You know what I mean? And be 100% and then go from there. You know what I mean? So Master Life Coach, absolutely, we look forward to you competing, you know, when you're ready to go. Alright, who else is on? Who else is on? Show some love. Where's everybody at? And this live stream is going to be all about whatever questions you guys have. Trying to answer any questions that you guys have. Like I said, I did send out an email as well as posted it on our Facebook group as well as on the website, so that way whichever source of information that you use, you get the information. And this live stream is just to answer any other questions after that might be coming up or that you might have, and that's what we're here for. Alright, so bring on the questions. Where are thy questions? Unless people are watching the what is it today? The 3-point contest and the dunk contest. See what happens there. But whoever does get on, if you have questions, post them up. Post them up. While you guys get your questions ready, let's give some love to some of our sponsors. We only have one, so we'll give our sponsors some love. All right.
Were you expecting someone else?
All right, big shout out to Title Boxing. Shout out to Doug Ward and all the people at Title Boxing that has always been supporting us, showing us love. The belts that we have for this year's tournament come from Title Boxing, so thank you very much. They are amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see them, and not just that, can't wait for you guys to compete and win it. We have a question here from Master Life Coach. He says, are the categories based on age and weight or just weight? Actually, they're based on age, weight, and experience. So age has to be within 10 years. We try to keep it within 5. And then we have weight classes. So, you know, then you go by your weight class. And then the last thing is experience. So we try to keep you as close as possible to being matched up. And, you know, it all depends on who signs up, you know, how far apart you guys are, all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, we try to keep you guys in within 5 years of each other. Then, you know, you have your weight class, and then the experience, we try to keep it within about 3 bouts, a max of like 5 bouts. But again, it just depends on who signs up. Sometimes it might be, you know, 6 bout difference or something like that, you know. So yeah. Let's see, Ira Blase. The email says coaches must have an up-to-date book with USA Boxing, no exceptions. But just making sure for those of us who are coming from other countries and not with USA Boxing, no problem. So whatever certification that your country has, so for example, if you're coming from Canada, I believe they have like it's kind of like a blue, I want to say a blue book or whatever, then that's what you have to bring, and it has to be up to date. So whatever certification that your country does, that's what you have to have, and it has to be up to date, and it has to be, you know, organized how it should be. You know what I mean? You can't just come just because you're from another country and not have your certifications done. Then it's not going to work. Okay. So if you're coming from another country, just make sure that the same certifications that you require in your country, as long as you have those done, then you'll be fine. Alright. Any other questions? Bring them. Come on. Let's go. Bring them. Ira, does that make sense? I'm hoping it makes sense, because I know there's a couple of coaches from Canada that are coming from Canada, and they're worried because in Canada they stopped giving out like the books and everything. But like I said, as long as you have your certifications and all that is in order, you'll be good to go. Alright, we have Jimmy Capellas from Florida. Oh man, the goatee is gone. Good luck, Masters. Have a great time. Yeah, man, I had to get rid of the goatee, man. I gotta get a haircut too, but I'm just being lazy right now. Actually, I'm just too busy with we're finishing up the shirts, the hats, and all that type of stuff. So and then, you know, not to mention like the brackets. The brackets have changed like incredibly. So just so you guys know, when a couple more people come in here, then we'll talk a little bit about the brackets, why they changed and all that. But yeah, there's a lot of things that are going on. Let's go, Manny. Thanks for all. No problem. Not a problem. Ira Blase, all clear and understood. Thanks. Awesome. Okay. That's what I like. As long as we understand everything at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is for. What this live stream in particular is for, is so that any questions that you guys have, in addition to you know, the email and everything, and what we've talked throughout time, you know, if there's any other questions, then we answer them. That way everybody's on the same page and we're good to go when we get to the tournament. You know what I mean? So the one thing I want to avoid as much as possible are unnecessary surprises. You know what I mean? So you can't always avoid them, but the more that we can prevent, the better it is. Alright? Alright, come on, bring them. Where's the questions? Let's go. Let me see. I might have some questions here. Okay. So I got some questions even on the phone, alright? So I have a question that says, It says here, hi Manny, this is Dave Merrow, he's from San Diego. He says, hi Manny, on your hat merchandise, can you show the front, top, and the back of the hats? Thanks. Yeah, I'll grab some in a little bit, and then I'll show you guys the front and back. And there's a couple different styles. So we have the trucker hats, and then we have like the regular kind of like baseball hats. So, but I'll show you guys. Absolutely. We're gonna have a lot of merchandise for you guys out there. So, you know, if you want to stock up on some Masters stuff, you're more than welcome to. All right. We have a couple more questions here. Let's see. We have Vicky Cooper from Los Angeles. Thank you, Manny, for all you do. Can't wait. My first time. Awesome, Vicky. I met you, I think, last year. So congratulations, and enjoy the whole experience. You know what I mean? Enjoy the moment of it, the whole experience. Make sure that you talk to some of the other masters there and socialize. You know what I mean? Because that's really what it's all about. You'll love the experience itself. All right. Ira Blase, once again, thanks for the live stream link. There will be a group of rowdy Canadians watching, no doubt. Yeah. So the link will be a lot easier now because you could actually subscribe, and then if you have, like, if you click the bell or whatever, it'll let you know every time that we go like live. And because we are doing 2 different rings, we'll have them labeled as ring 1 and ring 2, and then you know, everybody can check out the 2 live streams from the same link. Actually, you can check out both live streams. That's the good thing about YouTube that does this, that it allows you to do different live streams on one channel. So salute to you, YouTube. Let's see if we have any other questions coming this way. I don't know. I got something else. Anyway, all right. What else we got? Everybody have any other questions, comments, concerns? Everybody excited? What are you most looking forward to? Aside, I mean, obviously aside from your bouts or whatever, but what are you guys looking forward to? One thing I will let you guys know right now, we will have a couple of coaches there to help you guys out. That includes one of them is Fredo. He's from Philadelphia, great coach. And then also Jeff Mayweather, who some of you may know as a professional boxer, and obviously the Mayweather name, but also a great coach. So they will be there to help out, corner those of you that don't have any coaches. So don't hesitate to go over, say hello, and if you have any questions for them, you know, they have abundance of information that they were more than happy to share. They'll also be doing a camp, which at the tournament we'll announce, and we'll share more information on that. So any of you masters that want to participate in their camp as well, you know, we'll have the information for you guys and all that as well. So that'll be a good one. That'll be some good ones to look out for. And I'll have them at the meet and greet as well, so you guys, anybody that has questions and stuff, great guys, very social, and yeah, so that's all for you guys. All right. We'll see if we get any more questions or comments. Let's do this. My guy Doug Ward is going to show you guys how to protect and take care of your boxing equipment, so check it out. All right.
You typically spend a lot on your equipment, or as little as possible. You still want to get as much life out of it as you can. A large factor in how long your gear lasts is determined by how well you care for it. So here are some simple tips on making your equipment last. It's important to clean your gear after each use at least every week. Oils and salt from sweat breaks down leather and foam, and combined with moisture creates a breeding ground for bacteria and mold. It also reduces the life and protective properties of your gear. You should also always air everything out properly and as quickly as possible after each use. Don't roll up wraps and shove your gloves in a bag where they remain damp and allow bacteria to flourish and grow. Washing your hand wraps regularly are also good for your wraps, but also helps keep the lining of the gloves fresher. It's easier and cheaper to replace a $7 or $8 pair of hand wraps more often than a $70 or $80 pair of gloves. So don't be afraid of wearing them out by washing and drying them often. It's simple to just attach the Velcro closures together so they don't snag on everything else, throw them in a mesh laundry bag, and get rid of the stink. Clean your gloves often with a damp, not wet, but damp microfiber cloth and warm water. Dilute a tablespoon of vinegar in a cup of water or a small amount of mild dish soap and give your gloves a once-over wipe, just to reduce surface dirt, oil, blood, and sweat. This will increase the life and quality of your gloves, headgear, and groin protector. Use different gloves for the bag work versus sparring. For one reason, just safety. You don't want particles and the rough layer of worn bag gloves getting on your partner's face. Bag gloves also break down faster because of the hard wear and pounding. That means the foam breaks down and aren't providing their full protective properties for your sparring partner. That's just being courteous and respectful. The same vinegar, water, or dish soap water mixture can be used on your shoes to keep the surface clean. You can also wet the mesh or fabric areas a little more aggressively to wipe them clean. In some instances, you can also remove and wash the insoles to keep them fresher. There are also several disinfectants and sanitizers on Title Boxing's website to make your gear more pleasant to wear and protective from germs and buildup of bacteria. Boxing is hard on equipment, but you want to take care of what takes care of you. Keep your gear in the best shape possible through proper maintenance and just a little bit of love.
All right, once again, a big shout out to Doug Ward at Title Boxing. Thank you for the knowledge and the information, sharing the information on how to protect our gear and make it last longer. So it can get expensive at times, so definitely want to pay attention and make sure that you protect your gear for the long run. We got a couple of questions here. We got Master Life Coach. Is there a link where we can find out the basics? Weight classes, length of rounds, and number of rounds. Okay, so it's going to be like a two-part answer. Here's the thing, is most of the information is on the website, so where you register for the tournament, most of that information is there. And the reason why I say it's kind of like a two-part question is because the event kind of has its option of how long the rounds will be. It can be a max of 2-minute rounds, right? So the local boxing commission and the people that are putting the event together get together and they decide how long is the rounds going to be. It's always going to be 3 rounds. It's not going to be any less or any more. That's always going to be 3 rounds. There's going to be a 1-minute rest period in between each round. That's not going to change, okay? The only thing that will change is, for example, in my events, those that are considered what would be considered novice, which is 0 to 10 bouts, their rounds will be 1.5 minutes, and for those that are what's considered open, that have 11 bouts or more, then those rounds will be 2-minute rounds. Okay, that's the only difference. So there's some events, for example, like Gleason's. I don't know if they still do it that way, but before they used to do 1-minute rounds only. Ringside used to do the same thing, 1-minute rounds only. Didn't matter whether you were open or novice or whatever. They just did 1 minute and that was it. So for mine, I do novice 1.5 minute rounds and open 2-minute rounds. Okay. Now weight classes is something that I will add to the page just because that's something that we need to get familiar with. So I'll definitely add that. So I appreciate you bringing that question up and all that. But for me, when I put a tournament together, I want most of the information, not most, but as much information as possible to be there for you. So I know how it is to have so many questions. So when you have all the information there, it's easier to kind of digest everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, the website where you register should have that information for you. All right, let's see. Another good question is from Vicky Cooper. If the passbooks doesn't arrive would having all my paperwork allow me to participate? Yes. However, we want to make sure that you try to get your passbook. Here's why. Is because when our local boxing commission tries to do it, number one, it's going to take more time. So it's going to delay the tournament itself. Okay, it's going to delay the bouts, because first we got to go through all your stuff, make sure that you're on point, and then give you your book, all that kind of stuff. All right. So yeah, it is possible that you can compete if you don't have your book with you. You do have to make sure that you have everything with you. So a copy of your birth certificate, a copy of your passing your physical. If you had your EKG done, because you're 45 years or older, you need a copy of that. And you have to have a picture on your profile for USA Boxing, and obviously your USA Boxing membership has to be up to date. All right. Thank you for that question, Vicky. Appreciate it. All right. Anybody else? Come on, bring it on. Bring it on. I'm here. I thought you guys were gonna bring like 100 questions and all this. I'm just kidding. No, I hope we're clearing up a lot of the questions that you guys have. I want you guys to feel comfortable going into the tournament and knowledgeable. So if not, don't worry. When you get there, you'll see everybody's very helpful, and you won't feel the pressure that sometimes you think you might feel. So, all right. I don't see any other questions, man. It's going a little too fast for me. I'm not sure what to bring up for you guys. Let's see if I have something else I can bring up for you guys. The other thing is, I did show this before. We will be doing on our live streams. We will have some nice little graphics that'll be going on. Let me show those to you guys now, so you guys can check them out. Let me know what you think. All right. I need some comments on this. I need to know if you guys like it, you don't like it, a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying, cheesy, no, it looks great, whatever it is. All right. I just want to get some opinions. All right. Be honest. No one will take anything personal. So check it out. Alright, so there you go, a little glimpse of some of the graphics that we'll be using, you know, and stuff throughout the live streams. Vicky says, let's see what Vicky says. Vicky says it looks great. Alright, we got a thumbs up for Vicky, so that's good. Anybody else have any comments, you know, any ideas on making it better, whatever, just post them up. I'm trying to talk to you guys, man. No one wants to talk to me. Jeez. All this time and you guys don't even want to talk to me. Kind of hurts a little bit. Hurts my feelings a little bit, but I'll get over it. Don't worry. No, I'm just kidding. No, just post any comments that you guys have. I know it is Saturday, so I know you guys are trying to get to your families and do your things and stuff. So we won't keep this too much longer. I will tell you guys this, though. I will let you guys know this. I sent the email out yesterday, well, last night, and then this morning on purpose, because what happens sometimes is that people will sign up like really early, and then they just forget about that they signed up for a tournament, and they don't even remember that they're supposed to be competing at a tournament. You know what I mean? And completely like forget about it. And so I know that happened this time because I had like 6 people drop out. That if I wouldn't have sent that email, they probably wouldn't have dropped out. They probably wouldn't have like even known. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, I will be making some more. I will be sending out a couple more emails just to make sure that everybody is on the same page and that everybody that is on a bracket is going to show up and be there. That way we hopefully can avoid any major surprises on Saturday and Sunday. Let's see. We have Ira says the graphics are nice touch. This is going to be fun. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun this year. What I try to do is learn from each tournament that we have and try to make the next one better. You know what I mean? So whether it be through the live stream, whether it be, you know, things that we do for you guys, you know, at the tournament, whether it be the gear, whatever it is, just kind of up things a little bit for you guys to make it more, even more memorable, and make it special for you guys. So let's see, who else? Here for you, bro. I appreciate it, Ira. That lifted my spirit, so I'm good. I'm good now. All right, I'm good now. But yeah. So yeah. So we'll keep at it. Again, I will be posting the new brackets up tomorrow, and again, they won't be final brackets until, you know, we get to weigh-ins, because that's obviously when you know everybody that's there and all that kind of stuff. Johnny Alexander says, if you're a novice, can you and your opponent agree to do 2-minute rounds, or do you have to do the 1.5? I'll talk with the local boxing commission, but you'll probably have to do the 1.5 more than likely. But I'll talk to the local boxing commission, because you have to understand, we do have a lot of bouts. We have currently scheduled is 28 bouts per ring per day. So each ring is going to have 28 bouts each day. So, you know, you got to look at that end of the table as well. So, so we'll see what, Johnny, I can't answer that this moment, but we'll talk to the local boxing commission and see what they say. Okay? All right. That was a good question, too. Thank you, Johnny, for that question. Anybody else with any other questions, comments, concerns? If not, we'll be signing out so you guys can get back to your Saturday. Thank you for tuning in today. I know during the weekend, you know, a lot of times it's family time for a lot of you and everything, so I don't want to take too much of your time. Johnny says, okay, thank you. You are welcome, Johnny. All right. All right, I think that's going to be it. I think we hit mostly everything that we needed. So, so unless anybody has any last minute questions or anything like that, let me know. If not, we'll call it a day. And then, you know, we'll do another live stream during the week. And then it's showtime. You know what I mean? Friday we'll have our meet and greet. And then Saturday and Sunday we're going to have our tournament and have a blast. Can't wait to see all of you that'll be there this weekend, this coming weekend. Can't wait to see all you out there. Like I said, it's going to be fun. A lot of fun. Let's see. Ira says, currently our boxer has a bye on Saturday, but can he still attend the weigh-ins on Saturday to make sure he is on point with the official scale? Yeah, the only thing is he's going to have to weigh in at the very end. The reason why is we're going to try to get our boxers in and out as quickly as possible so they can go get something to eat, relax, do whatever they need to do before their bout. So he's welcome to weigh himself. Just know that it will be after the people that are competing on Saturday. All right. Let's see. I got. Oh, before I sign out, definitely Dave Merrow. The request was to show the hats and everything else. Okay, so give me a second. Let me do this real quick. Give me a second. Check out our sponsor, Sweet Science Lab from New Jersey. Give me a second. I'm going to grab some of the hats and everything, and I'll be right back. All right. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right. So check it out. Here is a couple of the hats. All right. See, that's the front. And then here's the back. You know what I'm saying? Bada boom. Okay. So this is your regular baseball style hat. The one I don't have here with me is the trucker hat, because those are being actually done right now as we speak. We're getting them done right now. Here's another one of the hats. Here's the black one. Okay. And here's the back side. I don't know if you can see it. Like, I don't know how you want to see it. If you want to see it this way or this way. But they fit really well. Really well done. I love them. You know what I mean? And obviously you can check them out there at the tournament and see what you think. But these are two of them. We'll have another style like this one. Let me see. We'll have another style like this one. Okay. It's same hat, but just different design on the front. You know what I mean? And then there'll be different colors and a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think we have like, I want to say like 60 hats. And then this is a tournament shirt. Right? So let me know if that's what you wanted to check out. Let me know if that's good for you, or if I did a horrible job. Let me know either way. I'm Mr. Marrow, and we'll go from there. All right. But that's what they look like. Let's see. Do we have any? Let me go back to our comments here. Thomas Braden. Last comment says a fighter has a bye on Saturday. Do fighters with only one fight on Sunday? No. So he has a bye on Saturday because he's in a bracket with 3 people. So their fighter has a bye because he's that third person. So he's automatically competing on Sunday. But the other 2 people in his bracket are competing on Saturday. Now, if you're in a bracket where it's only you and one other person, you can fight Saturday or Sunday. We don't know yet. We have to divide the bouts evenly both days. So we can't have 150 bouts on one day and then 25 bouts on another day. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. So you will have, you know, if you only have one bout, you might have the bout on Saturday or you might have the bout on Sunday. Once we have the bout sheets, which hopefully we can have them on Tuesday, then you'll know what day, you know, what day you'll be boxing, you'll be competing. All right? Those of you in a 4-person bracket, obviously, all 4 of you compete on Saturday. The 2 winners will compete on Sunday for the championship. If you're in a 3-person bracket, 2 people will compete. 1 person gets a bye and advances to the championship round. The other 2 will compete, and whoever wins will compete on Sunday for the championship. All right? That makes sense, Mr. Braden? Let me know if hopefully I didn't confuse you more. But did that make sense? Let's see, I'm a little behind here. Okay, he says, thank you for clearing that up for me. No problem. And again, that's also on the website. It was also on the email that everybody should have received. If you didn't receive the email, just go to the website where you registered for the tournament, and all the information from the email is there. It's word for word, it's all there. Okay, so just in case there was a mix-up with your email or something like that, then all the information is there. Okay, and I think that's it. I think that's all I have for you guys. I don't see any other questions or comments at the moment, so I think we'll call it a day. Again, if you guys come up with any other questions, you guys know, just go to our Facebook group and ask it, or shoot me a message. You know, my information's everywhere, so shoot me a message and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you guys might have. The only thing I can't answer right now is what day are you boxing if you are in a 2-person bracket. I can't answer that till we get to the bout sheets, which hopefully will be on Tuesday. All right, and that's all I got for you guys. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your Saturday. Have a great Sunday, and you know, get yourself ready. We are 1 week away exactly. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing all of you. Have fun the rest of the time, and we'll see you sometime next week. We'll do another live stream before we actually get to the tournament. All right. Take care. Much love, and